5 years ago, America faced the biggest financial crisis in modern history. The average young household lost half of their net worth. Yet today, millions of people continue to struggle. Take Maria, for example. She's a 35-year-old mother of two and has an extremely complex financial life. She's juggling credit cards, debts, student loans, retirement accounts, a mortgage. And she's making countless mistakes, leaving thousands of dollars on the table by not paying down her debts in the right order, by not refinancing her mortgage, by keeping her savings in low-yielding accounts, and many other areas. But Maria has nowhere to turn for personalized help. Financial planners, well, they cost hundreds of dollars and they typically focus on people with a lot of assets. So Maria, like 70% of Americans, never walks through the door. PFM solutions, well, they tell Maria where her money's going, but not what to do with her money. My name is Uri Pomerantz, this is Scott Burns, and we're the co-founders of Guide Financial. Guide Financial provides unbiased, comprehensive, and step-by-step guidance to help mainstream America manage their finances, to find and capture savings automatically. And we do it entirely for free. Guide serves as Maria's personal money mentor. Just like TurboTax helps people find and capture tax savings, Guide automatically identifies her savings and guides her step-by-step to capture them. When Maria first logs into Guide, it's really easy to connect her accounts. We partner with Intuit so she can connect to 19,000 different institutions with a click of the mouse in a few seconds. And that's when the power of Guide kicks in. We've identified 25 different categories where Maria is leaving money on the table and making mistakes. For each area, we automatically analyze her accounts and find savings, guiding her step by step. This covers everything from housing, for example, refinancing her mortgage or getting a new house, savings accounts, where she should put her extra savings, building an emergency fund, managing her retirement, and dozens of other categories. This is the only place she needs to go to get financial help. In Maria's case, Guide has automatically found that she could have savings by refinancing her mortgage. So let's take a closer look. If anyone here has refied their mortgage recently, you know it's probably a really complicated process. And that's where the power of Guide comes in. We take these really complex financial decisions and break them down into bite-sized steps. This is everything Maria needs. She needs no other tool to manage this entire process. And we guide her step by step through the entire thing. For example, basic questions like what type of mortgage did she have? Sounds simple, but there's a bunch of different factors that go into this. We show her every single step, the pros and the cons, in an unbiased way. We're her consumer advocate in a world with a lot of people vying for her attention. What about the question about whether refinancing will save her money? Every step of the way, Maria can see exactly whether this choice makes sense or not. You can look in the top right corner and see her estimated savings. As she's changing inputs, these savings automatically update. Just like TurboTax shows you your deductions. This works across your financial life. What about improving her credit? Well, with Guide, Maria can automatically find out how to get an actual free credit report and whether improving her credit will actually save her on refinancing. Or the question about what kind of mortgage did she have? Within one click, she can see all the mortgages in her area based on zip code and credit profile. It couldn't be easier for Maria and millions like her. But Guide doesn't just stop there and help her get on the right path. Guide helps Maria stay on the path for years to come. Whereas a lot of other PFM sites have hundreds of categories, dozens of graphs, a lot of confusion going on, we've simplified the essence of what actually matters to Maria. She can see her entire net worth at one glance, how her mortgage is impacting her net worth every week. We've also completely revolutionized budget as well. Rather than a number of different categories, we automatically build a budget that splits her expenses into living expenses, which are a small number of things that stay pretty fixed month to month, and everything else. So with literally just a glance at her budget, Maria can see exactly how much she has left this month to spend. So if she's debating about whether to go to that fancy dinner, she logs in, glances at the number, and knows how much she has to spend based on her cash flow. Extremely simple, and she doesn't have to even know the term cash flow to make it work. We've also built extremely easy, very intuitive natural language search. So if Maria wants to see everything, she types everything, and it's there at her fingertips. But if she's curious about everything, for example, in August, she simply types everything last month, hits enter, and sees all of her August transactions. Or maybe she wants to see a particular category. She just types my mortgage account, for example, hits enter, and sees all the transactions for that account. Or maybe she wants to spend less money on coffee, put that coffee money into her mortgage. She can simply type coffee and see all of her coffee expenditures. Trying to make it extremely, extremely simple for people to use and actually fun, if we can use that word. So we are really excited about the road ahead. In the coming months, we're continuing to launch with thousands of users privately. We're building out dozens of new guides, and we're launching strategic partnerships with companies like Experian Consumer Services, leading wealth managers, and financial planning firms. And we would love to talk to you. If you're a wealth manager or financial planning firm, we'd love to explore a partnership. If you're an investor, we'd love to tell you about our next round. Or if you want to check out the website, go to guidefinancial.com and join our waitlist. Or just drop by our booth right over there. Thank you very much.